Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? What's going on? Crysis not here, and it is time for some game dev. We have a demo imminent. We have a couple bugs to fix, and we can literally push a demo to itch for people to play. Preferably subscribers will get first dibs. Outside of that, Patreons will also get first dibs. But yeah, so here we go. Alchemy, good morning. How are you? The family is wonderful. One's in school, one's home for Easter break or spring break. Is right behind me. She just woke up at the same time I started my stream. Good times, good times. Beauty Craze, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Dragon Spirit Games, what's up? How you doing? Wonder about the current state, working on a game jam game yourself at the moment? Sick. Very cool. Very cool. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just turn on stream. 1 second. Alright, we're back. What kind of game jam are you working on? Are you working on the one from Games Plus James, by any chance? Because there's one called Game Jam Month or something like that that's happening right now, where you can build a game in 30 days, which is really cool. Used to happen all the time from Game a Month or whatever it was called. I don't remember what that was actually called, but it was literally making a game a month. Yes, yeah. Games Plus James is a good friend of mine. I've known him since way before his Scoot Kaboom days. He used to stream a lot too. And yeah, him and I are good buddies. Both have tutorials and Udemy and all that stuff. So let's see. So let's take a look at our Asana. See what we've got to do. Collapse the done. Okay. Hard chest, I believe, is done. Filters. Yep. This is done. Complete. Okay. Tallest tower uses spawn dragons correctly. So let's see if we can get that to work. Build us a deck. We're gonna build a... I don't even know. Making a game about a robot who's very clumsy, so he's in a dumb moment. There's his construction manual, some essential parts. There's the finest parts to figure out how to get them together. That's a cool idea. I like that. Did his game jam have a theme? That's actually really cool. Okay, so what deck do we want to use? We actually have 2 decks or 1 deck? Oh, we have an error. That's fun. Whatever. This we have 1 deck. Okay. We are going to Gathering. Oh, that's neat. Most games. That's actually a great theme. A really good theme. Okay, so we need to make a deck we can use so we can always have a deck ready to use. Because we have built the game now that we don't read decks from here anymore. We just have AI decks instead. Right? And so the AI decks will be read from here, but we do not use our decks from that spot. Okay, so let's see. So we want to build a deck around Fury, probably. So let's search Fury. We're gonna add all these cards in for Fury. We need more Fury cards. There's only 6 Fury cards. Okay. Fury means we also need Maylene. Of course, get -1 attack, -1 health, which does trigger Fury. Right? We need damage for -1. Dark Omen would be good for that. We need... What else do we need? What else is a good Fury card? Good Fury based card. I think, honestly, something simple like the Giant's probably going to be good here. We need our things to stay alive. Snow White does that because she does give 1 health to everything. Swan Maiden has a nice power crawl, but We need more 1-cost cards. We need probably a second 5-cost card. So I think we're gonna take Snow White, but we'll take this variant of Snow White. No, that's not loading correctly, is it? What else do we need? Light Burst could be good for us. It's another trigger effect for Fury. Although it's 2 damage, and that's a lot. But that could be good for us. What else do we want to use? We want Mother Malcha, maybe. Earl King, definitely. Each time a card loses health. Definitely, yes. Singing Bone only works for the enemy's health. And Rumpelstiltskin is every time an opponent loses health. We're losing health on our side. Goal. Shroud steals health? Yep. We need some 1-costs. Alright, so we definitely need Thumbling. Is that a good deck? 1-cost card? It might be too stacked in the 4-cost world. Like, is Jorindel worth it? Yeah, I mean, he's card draw. Is Jorinda? Jorinda reduces costs of things, right? Maybe we don't need Snow White, and instead we need something like the Beggar Woman for more card draw. Yeah, so let's nix Snow White, and we'll add Beggar Woman in, and that's the deck. This is gonna be Fury of the Souls. Okay. Alright, so now play against the token deck. It should work. Right? Ooh, all 3 draws is a bad draw for us. That's for sure. What's the opponent deck have? They're missing a deck. Alright, so the opponent needs their token deck. How do I go about doing that? Alright, so we gotta go into Deck Manager. There it is. Inside Start, if it's a player deck, current deck, decks available for play. When do we add those decks? Add. Aha! Okay. So I can just go like this, literally. All these AI decks. Right? They're all decks. This is if it's a... They're all decks. And then we can literally go... AI. There we go. AI decks.count. Add AI. That should work. But we need another list that is AI decks. We need one more of these. Decks available for AI. That's what I meant to do. Decks available for play. Still happen, right? Let's do a for loop of all decks, and then we do the same thing here, but we do all decks AI dot count. Decks available for play. All decks. Sick. Right. Now we got Fury of the Souls. Play the match against decks available for AI token deck. That worked. Sick. Ooh. Wishing Well. Okay. Okay. Now, we have to make sure. This is honestly the first thing we have to check. Is we need to check the dragon on Enchanted Castle. We need to check Paul's Tower. So let's put Thumbling here. Oh, they Thumbling us. Thumbling party, population, everyone. Okay. And we don't have it turning over. Why? Missing reference. Maybelline. Check persistent effects. What? Illusion zone. I'm confused. What is this error? All cards played this turn. Realm. Current. The card missing. How? Explain yourself. Game. Illusion zone. Okay. Lost Tower. Okay. Intern. It was a weird bug, wasn't it? Okay. Alright, we want to play Thumbling here. I definitely want to... Ooh, they play Maybelline. What deck are they playing right now? Are they playing the same deck we're playing? Are they really? They are playing the same deck we're playing. They might outplay us. Yo, Wormies, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Magic Mirror. Do we double Earl King this? Oh, we double Earl King in the Blight Burst? That's disgusting. Go Farmer. Weird play. So if we Blight Burst, what dies? Blight Burst kills him, kills that one. Right? Blight Burst kills that one, and kills that one. Gives Earl King like 5 attack. And then Earl King becomes a dragon. We Blight Burst here. Oh, cards here have no effects. Hold on a second. Unity's fighting you right now? What's up? Static City Snap! You see the new logo for Static City? Ooh, buddy! Oh, I don't want a double Blight Burst. That's a bad idea. Single Blight Burst. Thumbling dead. Earl King. Oh, that's not good for us. Oh. Why are there so many dragons? What happened? Okay, wait. How did everything die? I Blight Bursted once. There's 2 Blight Bursts in the game. Creating a grid, change position to a darn thing that changes position to what I tell it to be. I know that feeling. Why are we getting double? We're getting double. This position's correct. You wanna send me a snippet of code and I can look at it? We're getting double Blight Bursted, and that's because I brought the Blight Burst back. Also, these dragons are in, but they're not included anywhere. Will they update if I go like this? Oh my god, so many Blight Bursts. No. Anchor's the same as you expect. Is it a grid in like a grid layout group, or is it a I meant like put it in like haste bin or paste bin so it's easy to read. Put it in like haste bin or something. That's chaos. Sure. Use this website. Use this. Oh, dude, I can't freaking type in. Hold on. I gotta log in on Twitch. Not logged in on the computer. some reason. 1 second, guys. Rasenstein password. Authentication. Now we're good. I meant to put this. Oh, holy moly. Why? There we go. Wow, that was a lot of work. We did it though. Okay. Woo! Okay. 52 offset, set up board. Okay, okay. Tile offset, instantiated tile prefab. That's right, nothing wrong there. Transform parent equals transform. So I don't see anything wrong here, and it's not. What is it supposed to be doing? Like, what is it supposed to be doing? So I mean, the biggest issue that I could see is that you're dropping it in the position, right? You're instantiating it as a root object, then setting the transform, but you're not setting the transform through BG. I'm on cross. Through BG tile dot transform dot set parent transform, and then world position stays would be false. That might be your biggest issue, because right now what you're doing is you're setting this. This is a root object, right? And then you're taking it and dropping it in here, but it's keeping its world coordinates. Like when you use transform here, you're literally going move to new parent, keep world coordinates. But it's gonna look the same. It's not gonna, right? But set parent false, I believe false is the, is world position stays. Pretty sure? Let me see. Transform.set parent. Yeah. This. If true, scale and rotation are modified so the object keeps the same world position scale as before. So then you would do false here. That might fix that. That'll move it with the parent. I actually have a similar issue in the game. Okay, so my issue right now in the game is that the dragons do not get created. Right? Let's go back into here again. Game turn manager. TopTal developer? I used to use Hastebin before TopTal got bought. Before TopTal bought it. But I used Hastebin all the time. For like sharing code. Alright, so let's drop beggar woman into Somali Mountain. Alright, and we'll put little farmer here. I've never actually triggered little farmer's ability to get a seedling, so I have no idea what it looks like. Almost got it. Okay. Turn 3. 7th soldier. So they play 7th soldier also. Turn 4. So dragon, right here. This is where we need to create the dragon. So, card names. Dragon token. This guy. Right, create quick card. Dragon. It does not add it to the... So creating the quick card does not add it to the owner deck's thing, right? Transform card, create quick card, transform the card. Update game board. Transform card. Add card to player, add card to opponent. Right? There's an issue somewhere in here, right? When we add it, player cards.add, verify cards exist to POI. false, false. So not from hand. Can get there. Gets here. On play card. Okay. When we do this, when we transform the card, it needs to add, it needs to be game turn manager. Dot play all cards played this game. Dot add new card. What am I adding here? Card, new card. Right? So I think that adds no matter what. Deal single card. Doesn't add it here, does it? All cards play this turn player. Oh. Reveal single card C is just for player. Grade itself looks right. No, it doesn't want to work right now. The grade itself looks right on the screen. Oh, how nice of you guys to have the to be bots hanging out in chat. Thanks for that. See ya. Okay. Grip position on this right position is off. Like, so you want to do 0-0, but what's its world coordinate that it's doing? Like, I think can you send a screenshot? There's something you're missing somewhere. So this here, single card, right? This needs to check if it's the player's deck. And that's the biggest issue right now, is this just does not check for that. Player deck. That's not right. So if C.owner deck equals player deck, right? And it's this thing. This thing. That thing. C.owner deck. C.owner deck. And card to player. Okay. It all needs to go inside here, I think. Right? Else, copy it in and put opponent deck instead. Opponent deck. Opponent deck. Okay. All cards played this turn. Opponent. Here's card. Opponent deck. And this should just be C dot opponent deck, right? This should be C dot owner deck, so this should just be C dot owner. Serious Glade plays the same one. This would be Handless Maidens. An opponent plus plus. So this should be C.owner. So now, so effectively, the Mysterious Glade can leave these checks here. This could be C.owner. That ability to ignore. Right? Why am I doing that? I don't think I need this. Well, I need it here. But it would be like this would be down here. That would be here. Okay. Right? And then if that's there, that's like this. Handless Maidens. Wait 4 seconds. Do things. Mysterious Glade. Oh, Jesus. Mysterious Glade is a owner deck thing, so that can be outside of the player deck. The Realm. Owner deck. Get available realm. C.owner deck. Add card to player. I see. I see, I see, I see. If owner deck equals player deck, do this. Right? Else and card to opponent. Right? So, okay, what do we need? Let's get rid of the see to owner deck thing, just to have an idea about what's going on. Get rid of all that. Go back to where we were. Is that where we were? If abilities to ignore. Don't need this one. Right. Go back to here. Okay. Alright. So if owner deck's ability is to ignore blah 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 blah. Right? Perfect. Flip card. All cards played this turn, player dies. Okay. So that's player stuff. Right, so this is if c.owner deck equals player deck. That's here. Right? Else all cards played this opponent. And this made it. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this print's going. Alright. So you need to have it debug the position twice. You need to have it debug when it gets instantiated the position, and again, in my opinion, this is how I would do it. I would do it this way, ready? Color void spawn board. Okay, I would do it this way. X with for loop Y height. Right? I'll do it like that. And then I would literally just do game object G equals instantiate, and it would be prefab. Just fill in the stuff you need to fill in, right? Prefab and put it inside the transform of this transform, right? Then you do G dot transform dot local position equals new vector 2 XY, and then it should work. That's flawless. Like if it's 2D, you don't need to worry about Z. You just vector 2 it. It automatically puts it at Z. Well, this is, I'm putting the local position after I set the transform, right? In here, inside instantiate, if you don't put a position, it takes the second value as the parent object. Right, so right here in this instantiate, I'm putting this transform, I'm putting this prefab inside this parent object. Right? So I can even call this board parent.transform, and it still does the same thing. So in this places it literally, it should create a board. Right? The difference is the way you were doing it before, where it was this value 2, and this is new vector 2 XY quaternion identity. Right? You've now created it in the root objects. Then you're saying g2.transform.setParent into board parent. But then you have to then call transform.localPosition equals a new vector 2 again. Like you've got to reset it. Because right now it's not going to do anything. So there's two different ways to do it, but you're just doing this twice, effectively. This is an easier way to do that. Cool? Cool. I mean, you could even honestly do this. Transform G equals instantiate this dot transform dot, oops, dot local position. Right? Equals. Like you can do this all in one. If you wanted to, you could do this all in one thing. And that works fine too. Like, you don't even need any of the other stuff, you just need that. So that's creating the object, attaching it to the transform, getting its local position, and attaching that local position correctly. Like, this is one line of code. Which works. Then you can set G to, you know, G.tileType equals, right? You can do all that stuff. Line. So that's how I would have done it. Yeah. Don't do everything in one line. Do everything in one line. Don't listen to Wormius. Live your life. Learn the hard way. Do everything in one line. Give in to the dark side. You will give in to the dark side. You will like it. Okay, so alright, so is this better than it was? That's a good one-liner? Thank you, Wormius. Thank you. That's the positivity that I expect in this stream. What game are you working on nowadays, dude? What's new with you? Look at this white light behind me. It like kind of like silhouettes me in a certain way to make me pop from the screen. Not a bad spot to be when you're this far away from the glass. Like, I dig the silhouette, the white silhouette. It's like having a backlight without having a backlight. It's kind of cool. All right, so back to this. Is this gonna look better now? We now add this. We reveal a single card. I think we should be okay, right? I think that's gonna fix it, maybe. Also, we've gotta we've like 100% gotta fix the disaster that is Corpse Bride. Either we have to give her a new ability or try to fix it, and I don't really like her ability is good, but it's not working out, and I don't know why. You know? Let's do this. This beggar woman, draw a card, and get a random card in our hand. Simpleton. Let's not activate this round. Mostly work on contracts, so not game dev. It's an SEO website. I wish I could find time for game dev. I feel that. I mean, I'm technically not doing game dev in my contract either, because I'm doing, what am I doing? I'm doing a level design gig. As my full-time gig. So I'm not doing one line of code at all, and I'm building worlds for a multiplayer battle royale game. So I'm not doing really any game dev. I'm just doing level design. So I wish I was doing game dev for 8 hours a day. This game would be so much further. Speaking of games being far, weird segue, right? Weird segue. We have submitted our game to be at the Play NYC Expo. World of Grimm will be there. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to sneeze. As soon as I said World of Grimm, I was like, my body's telling me I shouldn't say it. Good luck. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We have to try to get this game ready by August. We have a lot of time, obviously. But we do have a variant artist that might become the main artist. We're not sure yet. And then we also have... Ooh, oh my god, I can actually trigger the seedling. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! I'm triggering the seedling. I don't care if Maid Moline kills my beggar woman. At this point, it needs to happen. I need to see the seedling in action. Got it! 0 cost seedling. Nice. Okay. So, cards with the highest power. Maybelline right now, she's gonna get the buff, right? So they're both gonna become dragons, right? Is what's going to happen, I think. We could Sea Witch. And then we Sea Witch. We Dark Omen the Sea Witch, which then reactivates all Fury abilities. That'd be cool. Hey, it worked! Noise. Noise. Blight Burst. Ooh. Okay, so if we Dark Omen, so Blight Burst will double trigger. So we'll trigger a little farmer. And card to hand. Okay. So Blight Burst could double trigger stuff, right? It worked! Woohoo! Psyched for you. Oh, Dark Omen already wrecked some stuff over here. How are we gonna win this game? How are we gonna win this game? This game is winnable, right? We can Iron Hands. So if we Iron Hands here, and we Seedling on this side, could be okay. Playing Grimm Musician. Okay. Grimm Musician cancels out channel abilities, right? We don't have any channel abilities. Fury's not a channel, so we're okay there. Okay. So now can we win this match? We are currently winning in 2 locations. Dark Omen should be updating and killing Thumbling and Seedling, so that's weird. Or is the dark are some spells? So like, I think they need to say spell or cast or something like that, or call it. They all need to say on play. I think spells all need to say on play. Probably the biggest issue, actually. It doesn't seem like it makes sense, right? So do we do a mega trigger for Blight Burst? If we Blight Burst, oh, it's not good. Okay, so if we, all right, so we Earl King Dark Omen. So Earl King here. So Earl King here, right? If we Dark Omen here, cards of this room get -1 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's a 7. Iron Hands goes to 7. See which activates. Which then lets Little Farmer create a Seedling. Which then... Okay, that might work. Does anything get Fury here? Oh, it does get Fury here. She gets to draw. She gets to reduce the mana of a card and 7 Soldier. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna Dark Omen. This might win us the game. Earl King. Dark Omen for the big buff. I'm confused. We lost. But I don't think we should have lost. I don't think Earl King worked right. Each time a card loses health. Oh! Get. We're not losing health with Dark Omen. Wording. Wording. So we didn't re-trigger anything. We didn't re-trigger anything at all. Because get versus lose. Lose is different. Lose is when you damage a player, right? Like we have cards like Singing Bones. That makes sense. I just didn't read that correctly. So Earl King's bad in that deck, right? Oh, what's happening here? Grant info. Light Burst is giving you a weird variant. Shouldn't be. Or it should be 0. Where's the deck? Why is there a variant in here? That's not how that works. Have draft mode? Not yet. Definitely gonna happen after we start getting this working. Okay. Why did Blight Burst have 0? Have a variant in there? That was so odd. Didn't know. Okay. Alright. So that means that this Earl King, so Earl King, a card loses health, right? Which is important in the way that it's said, because this get versus lose is different. The streamer Hasuku, never heard of him. Singing Bone, a card in play loses 1 health. So Earl King and Singing Bone buff together, which also means that Rumpelstiltskin loses health, also buffs together, right? So Singing Bone buffs Earl King, right? That also means that cards like Snow Queen -2 attack power. So it's not that. Child Eater. Set the health of lowest attack power card. Return to 0. Maybe. Okay, so the dragon is set up correctly now. So that bug is fixed. That was the biggest issue. We found a lot of weird things happening because of that. However, this is done. Okay. Plays card games. He has so much experience. He plays small games too. Hasuku, can you link the Twitch for me? And I will figure out a way to reach out to them when the game goes into a public demo. That's a super cool idea. So now, Corpse Bride is literally the bane of my existence. Do we go in and completely just negate Corpse Bride completely and do our own thing? That's definitely the question, right? Like, Corpse Bride is a disaster. This card is a disaster. Thank you, Hasuku. I'll try to figure out if they have a they play Duelist, huh? Duelist is a cool game. I'm gonna follow them, but I will absolutely see if they have a way to reach out to them. I found what? Oh, business inquiries. There we go. Oh, it's an Outlook email. That's hysterical. That's hysterical. So yeah, so do we keep this Corpse Bride thing? This is the same issue that we're having Dragon Spirit games. That you had, but it's a little bit more complicated for us, and I gotta figure out how to fix it, right? Let's build a deck around bouncing cards. It'd be like bouncing cards, and it would be, so we're going to call this token bounce. Token bounce. We're definitely going to use Corpse Bride in it, right? We want to do, I want to add token where if the card creates a token, right? Like, but I don't know how. I guess it would be add. Okay. So token bounce, right? So Hansel and Gretel. Add 4 cards each hand. Cool. That's a cool deck. Rat King. Talking Cat. Okay. We want to draw. So we want Faithful Henry to appear if we don't draw him, right? Important thing. Arcane Renewal. Fifth Path is good in this. Little Tailor is always a good tech card because it kills cards that are strong. Mermaid. Pearl King. No. I think we want Golden Bird. I think that's a cool card. I think Golden Bird could be really useful in this deck. We need more 1-cost cards. We don't have any 1-cost and we have 4 2-cost cards. Fumbling is like an auto-include. She's too strong. The Peasant I think needs to be a 1-3. I think we need to update him. I think 1-2. There's no reason for him to be a 1-2 when Faithful Henry is in effect. And like these guys are 1-1s and they have effects. I feel like this should be a 1-3 with no effect, right? There's no effect. That's a card that needs to be buffed. Sure. We need another 1-cost card. Maybe we need a spell. What kind of spell do we want to use? Offering. Liver Unrest. Shuffle Tombstone in your opponent's deck. Eat that. Corrupt in like a corrupt. Shoemaker isn't a bad thing here. Gatekeeper's not bad because our deck is all 1, 2, and 3 cost cards. We want a 1-5 cost and 1-6. We might do. Honestly, we might just do. What's Tabula Rasa? From the base health and base attack. We might do a card like Rapunzel. Right? And then we might do. We either would do Invoke Destruction to discard our hand and play a random 6-mana card. Or like Snow Queen for the enemies. This deck should be able to show 1 variant. Okay. Let's try this Corpse Bride deck. Corpse Bride is gonna fuck the game up. It's just not gonna be good. Well, we drew her. We drew her right away. Alright. Like, I don't think she's gonna work. Because what I'll try to do is I'll try to bounce Faithful Henry back to my hand. Right? Let's play Pied Piper. Out. Let's try to bounce Faithful Henry. And that's where it's not going to work, right? This is where we're going to have problems. I'm already aware of it. It should put Faithful Henry back in our hand. And it should keep it in play in cards played this game. Maybe? What's the easiest way to do that? Is the easiest way to do that to destroy the card and then drop a new one in the hand? But there's no easy way to do that. See? So it's back in our hand, but it's not in our hand. Like, it's in our hand, but not in our hand, right? Like, are we following the same thing? Ooh, Undead Abomination. Sick. I have a Little Tailor. I could kill theirs. Noise. War. This is again, this issue came in. And that's because of Faithful Henry, right? Faithful Henry was played. There's 2 7 soldiers for some reason that were played. That shouldn't even been a thing. 2 Corpse Brides were played, which is also a problem. Okay. We clearly had issues, right? Corpse Bride is screwing things up for us. Because now, I can play Faithful Henry, but we had a bug. So because we had a bug, it stopped running. Turn stopped. right? Because there's no realm. So if all cards played this game, this realm equals null. Continue? Does that fix that? I should skip that card. Right? Try it again. Try it again. Match. Just drop a tombstone in their deck. Do I have that card coming right now? They should have a tombstone in their deck, they do. I got a giant. Sick. Oh, they got Master Freedom. Oh, that's actually not good for us at turn 2. We're gonna piff paff. When do we get the Corpse Bride? We're not gonna get him this turn. It's gonna play cards from my hand. It's gonna drain my hand. I don't mind to drain my hand. Oh, it played a card. Okay, so Master Freedom is an issue too, right? Master Freedom is a bug. Master Freedom does not play the card and reveal it and flip it. Yes. Yes. See? Move you still. Weird. So Little Taylor can kill. Because made Maleen moved him down past 8. Gatekeeper. They're gonna get a dragon here. I don't have a higher ability. We can Gatekeeper here. Gatekeeper will bring us to 1. So okay, so it played the Rat King later. And then it played Little Taylor. But Little Taylor is considered in cards played. No. Little Taylor is somewhere, right? We have a rat. But because we have... Rat can only be played in Pied Piper's realm. We have a Rat King, though. Play Golden Bird. I'm the developer fixing this with his code, so you help me, I help someone else. Hey, that's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Amazing. Psyched for you. That's the way to do it. Okay. So just drop Faithful Henry here. We're gonna lose left hard, right? And they played a rat. Okay. The Golden Bird did play a card for 0 for us. These cards, not in. They're in, but not in. So when Master Freedom plays a card, there's a bug. Right? There's another issue too. So do we fix Master Freedom or do we fix... I don't even know how to fix Corpse Bride. We fixed Tallest Tower. So, how does Master Freedom work? There he is. Freedom. Add card to opponent. That's what that is, right? So it's not playing the card correctly. It's playing... Okay, so it's not playing the card correctly, right? It is playing the card, but we have stuff missing from that, right? Because when we add card to opponent, we need to do stuff to it. We can't just do that, right? We need to add it to the game and flip and reveal that card, right? So you do this, right? And we gotta add cards by this game I. Cool. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be, regardless of how that works, that outside of that, I'm gonna go here. Wow, 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 wow. Timeout. Timeout. Let's go there. Right? That should make Master Freedom work better. Because Master Freedom forces the other side to play games. I mean, you might not always want. We might have fixed Master Freedom. We're gonna have to see how that happens. We put Master Freedom just in our deck. That way we know for sure that it's gonna be good. We're just gonna put it in the token box. Just get rid of Rapunzel. Put Master Freedom in. Underworld. Brutal. I was gonna play Hansel turn 2. Okay. Are we gonna draw Freedom? That'd be cool if we did. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. If we don't draw a card somehow, no. Okay. Try again. Nope. Not that one. Guess we have them in our hand? You have them in our hand. Sick. Okay. Alright, Thumbling. Dark Omen. Replay. That's an AI thing. Don't play Dark Omen if there's no cards in that area. Alright, that's a Asana thing. That's not a bug. That's a AI task. AI, do not play Dark Omen at a location with 0 cards. Cool. Alright, so let's Piff Paff. We're going to turn 6. Dagger Woman lost that. Spells all need more clear about what's going on there. Play Pied Piper to get a rat. Heaven Soldier. Okay. 2, -1. Red is too hard to see. We might go like a pinkish red or something instead. Corpse Bride will break the game. You hate it. Talking Cat will not. You gotta give us, I guess, give us Iron Hands. Hans. Ooh. They're gonna lose just by having 4 cards there. Look at Iron Hans somewhere. Not gonna do anything for us in particular, but I can't play Master Freedom until next turn. Durandal? Okay. I is in the middle location. We are going to Master Freedom. Play another card. Hero King. Hero King I can select though. Odd. Didn't work the way I wanted it to for the Hero King still. Did it? Sea Witch, Sea Witch. Master Freedom. Hero King got to be played by opponent. I mean, it works, but it's... I don't know if it works. You know what I mean? Like, it works, but doesn't work. Hard to tell. Like, that's a hard card to be able to... Okay. I'm not sure. Corpse Bride just needs a new... What if Corpse Bride just creates a copy of that card and it costs 1? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's change Corpse Bride's ability. Right? To create a copy of a random card on your side of this realm. Or it's add a copy of a random card on your side of the realm. Random card on your side of this realm to your hand, it costs. That works. That's gonna be a lot easier, honestly. Like, I kind of like that. It's probably gonna be a really strong card now. Where's Corpse Bride? Card names, Corpse Bride. Okay. Corpse Bride return. Cards on this side. We're not going to return a card anymore. No. No, we don't need to do that. What we're instead going to do, we're going to pick one. We're going to then owner deck dot add card to hand. How do we do that? Is that not a thing? How does Mysterious Glade do it? New Heroes Game Looking Sick, Tucker, MC, and A. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks. I'm happy you like it. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. Every day is a little bit of progress, right? How do we get Corpse Brides to cooperate? How do we add cards to your hand? This draws a card. Get card in hand. That's what I want. I want to add a random card to your hand. We have a card that does that? Wise Old Woman, Snow White, Bremen, Ivan. No, Ivan does not add a card to your hand. Mother's Daughter draws a card. Right? Cards on, no. Melcho, get card in hand. No. Bean Farmer, add card to deck. I don't know. I don't even know if I have this. I don't even know if I have this set up for the game yet. Up here? Magic Mirror. No. Mysterious Glade. Add card to hand, random card. Got it. Got it. It's that guy. I figured it out. I did do this before. Okay. UI Manager. Add card to hand. Oops. Okay, it's that. So it needs to go to owner deck. And it needs to be this guy. Random card is a game object. This is a card. That game object. Or it needs to be for return. Okay, so this needs to be card manager, find card, based on this guy's card data, C name. Right? Or do I want the exact copy? So the question here for Corpse Bride, say she bounces back Hansel and Hansel's been buffed already. Right? if she creates a copy, we're creating it. If the term is add a copy, it needs to copy the attack. It needs to copy, right? So I don't think we can add a new. We need a new version of the same card. Do we even have that? Is that a thing? It's this. It does instantiate that card. Right? Can we literally just do game object? Does that fix that? Add card to hand. Override mana. New mana amount. New mana. So mana override true. New mana amount 1. Is that just all it does? I think so. I think that's all it does. Right, because now Corpse Bride actually shows the correct information. This is broken. Why is this broken? Variant info, variant sprite. Why did this break? Token bounce should have. Oh, it shouldn't have a variant. Really? Legitimately problems. Shouldn't be a variant there. The variant didn't get updated out when we. Okay. Okay, so Corpse Bride now add a copy of a random card on your side of this realm to your hand. It costs 1. Corpse Bride could be very strong. Ooh, mystery chest. Can't play anything. Nice. So if we, wow, we could bounce. We could create a copy of the Undead Abomination. Oh, we don't have enough space in our hand. No, we do have enough space in our hand. So, okay. Corpse Bride will create will create an Undead Abomination into my hand for 1 mana. Screwed up. Didn't work. So Undeads have a color tint when playtesting? So you remember not to change anything? Correct. Yep, we do it. We have a blue tint around the world. Easy thing to set up. You just go to Preferences, you go to Colors, and then it's Play Mode Tint. In general. You can change the color of actually every single thing. You can change the color of the X, Y, and Z axis if you want. You can change literally anything you want. Right? This is the Quaternion ones, this is the regular ones for position. All the wireframe stuff. You can change everything to be bright pink if you wanted to. So, did this work? In my hand, I have the Undead Abomination. But it's 6 mana. So it didn't work. It did not work. Of course it didn't work. Why would it work? That's silly. Why would it work? Redo this. Give me a Corpse Bride in the starting hand. Needs a 3 in 14 chance. Give me a Corpse Bride. Okay. Oh no, mystery chest again. Well, we know that's a problem. Okay, Corpse Bride. Alright, you Piff Path, right? We have the path too. Okay. Alright, we have nothing turn 1. Corpse Bride is a 4-cost card now. Bummer. Alright, let's Piff Path into here. They Piff Path on that side. I think they're playing the same deck. Alright. This freaking mystery chest, man, has been ruining me constantly. At least I can play 2 cards here. I can play Pied Piper and Peasant. Peasant needs to get buffed. Simple offering. Okay. Okay. We're still winning this location. So good. Okay, so plan here is going to be a corpse bride. But we corpse bride what? We corpse bride Piff Path? Why are we so many cards in our hand again? Oh, because of Pied Piper. It did put him in my hand. It put a 2-cost Pied Piper in my hand. It did work. Play Master Freedom. Corpse bride died. Oh, Dark Omen. Ooh, Blood Pact. Okay, where is this Piff Paff at? Where did he go? If we deliver on rest, and we play the rat. Where is he? How come it's not showing up correctly in this? There's 2 rats that are outside of the game. This is a disaster. This is a train wreck right now. Why are the 2 rats outside of the hands? Where are they coming from? Is there a Rat King that was played? Yeah, the Rat King's not playing the rats in the right spot, right? This Piff Paff is crazy. Also, that Blood Pact Thumbling play was strong. I wasn't expecting that from them. Taylor. I mean, out of range exception. Something's broken. Something is broken. It is. Yeah, I play card. There's no cards to play. 0 playable cards that count. Playable cards is 0 breakout. Right? Oh. If playable cards is 0 end turn. That'll do it. That's for sure. Right? The Rat King's not playing, not doing stuff right? Rat King. If played Rat King, add card to hand. I don't need to instantiate it. It doesn't now for me. That's old code. A card to hand, Rat King under deck. Okay. Corpse Bride is now working, but it's not adding the card correctly into your hand. Right? Which is annoying me. So we add the card. If mana override, we override the mana. Right? That should work. Odd that it's not working. Like, she works better than she ever worked. That's definitely weird. Okay. We're gonna get her this deck this time. No. Yeah, this time we're gonna get her. Okay. So let's mess them up a little bit, deliver some unrest. Tumbling. Oof. Double the attack power of a card when it's played here. So let's Corpse Bride. Gatekeeper. Dang. So it's there. There's definitely one in the hand. There is one in the hand. That's for sure. We need to create... Okay. So the biggest issue is we are taking the same card. Heck is it? Where is the Corpse Bride? Bride ability. There she is. Okay. So it's not this, right? We need to find... We need to create a card, right? So create quick card. No. Quick card does not get added to your hand. We need this card. We need this card to exist, right? So let's see here. So let's do... We have Corpse Bride R. Okay, so we are going to do card manager, find card. And it's going to be based on that Corpse Bride R. Corpse Bride, card return R. Corpse R. Dot card data dot name. Right? First thing. Then we will do owner deck. So owner deck dot cards in hand dot count dot for me, it's basically where I'm going to play the same, so it's at least handy to see it visually. Yeah, there are times where I've edited a bunch of stuff, hit the play, and I was like, oh no, I'm in play. How do I save this? And I like take screenshots of all of it, and then I hit play and go back and change it all. I've been there. I've been there quite a many times. Okay, so owner deck, cards in hand. Then we grab the most recent card in hand, which is going to be owner deck, cards in hand dot count -1, right? And then that's going to be the attack power. Attack power override equals this guy dot total attack power, right? Can I set that? Oh, attack power override. So override. Oh, we're just gonna do that. Attack power. Attack power override equals true. Right? Then we do the same thing here. Attack power equals that. Right? Then we have to set the health. So the same thing, health equals this guy's health. Oops. Dot health. Right? Dot health is dot health. Let me update. So then we do owner deck, dot cards in hand. This one. Dot update. Display. Woo! What a disaster. Okay. That might work. Might. Need to get us a Corpse Bride pool. And we did not. Okay, we have her in hand. Faithful Henry it is. Okay, the graveyard. I would love to pull the Undead Abomination back for one. Let's play Pied Piper. He wasted Little Taylor right there. He should have used it on my undead. There's a chance that I'm going to whiff this, right? So it did. It pulled a copy. It pulled my Faithful Henry copy back for 1. So it did work. It worked. Corpse Bride is fixed. But it didn't. It looked like there was no problems. Good to go. Take it. That's a fixed Corpse Bride. I think we're okay. I think we're in a very safe spot. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Much appreciated. More stream tomorrow, same time, same place. Ooh, I have a border today. See who's live on the internet doing the internet with things. We're done with work for today. Nice. CCG, thanks for hanging out, bud. Let's go and raid Alicia Griffin. Alicia Griffin's working on a Twitch bot. She's pretty awesome. Her and On a Stand are a couple that make super cool things. Tucker, thanks for hanging out, man. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you haven't already. Let's go raid Alicia. And let's hang out there. Talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace out.